coming up with specific names of places, because I only know places that I actually lived in, which is Chicago and Los Angeles. I'm going to give you the 10 places that I came up with, and then we will get into comments and questions like Muckles, which is it good to lick feet of cougars? Okay, so here we go. First of all, we cougars love to dance. Any older woman you're going to find older women because they love live music and dancing. And so what I suggest is the number one place is, because a lot of women love that disco era, that's the fun type of dancing, it would be a great idea to go to clubs that play disco music. I remember for years and years and years wondering, why is it there are no guys here? All the girls are dancing together and there are no guys. So it may not be your type of music. You might hate disco music, but if you love older women, that's a good place to find them. Number two, food and wine festivals. Us women, we like our fine wine. We like the food, fine food and dining. And they have a lot of outdoor festivals on, and like restaurant weeks and things like that, where you can go. I mean, it's not, it's not going to be like the cheapest thing, but it is a good way to meet older, classy women who like, to eat fine food and fine wine. And so I suggest that you look into where those festivals are. I know South Beach, Florida has a food and wine festival every year in February, but if there's anything by you that is like that, I would suggest checking those out. Sometimes even like music venues have like once a year, they have a food and wine festival, and that would be a great place for you guys to go and meet women. Another would be, back to the music idea, is any kind of music venues, especially ones I know, and I'm not a big fan of country music, but I know a lot of women like to go and listen to country music and go listen and do line dancing and things like that. So any music venue is another good place, even if it's just like a local place that has local bands playing cover songs. You're going to find a lot of women out there dancing, and I suggest that you go watch some prior videos that I've done about how important it is for you to get out of your comfort zone and ask a girl to dance. Seriously, easy pickings if you get someone dancing with you. And it also tells her that you might be good in bed, because dancing is kind of like a prelude or a foreshadowing of what your sex would be like. Now that we'll go into another time. Okay, hotel bars, like upscale hotel bars. And I know you're thinking, oh my God, they must cost a lot of money for buying drinks and stuff like that. But if you buy one drink, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure you wasted a lot more money on video games and other stuff that is probably not as necessary as finding the right person to be with. So if you are interested in picking up an older woman, I suggest you go to like a really cool hotel bar. And I think that you'll find some there, maybe even rooftop bars of restaurants. Again, back to the music, piano bars. Those kind of piano bars where you have like, a pianist or a jazz bar. Women love to sit there and listen to music and have a martini and things like that. And you can easily meet a lot of women there. And they a lot of times will go out with 2 or 3 women at a time and hang out in those kind of places. Another place along that line are karaoke bars. Those are fun too, and you might really have a good time there. It may not be your thing. You don't have to get up and sing, but that's a good place to meet people that like that kind of thing. Ladies' night bars. This was also suggested to me by my friend who's my patron, who gets a lot of older women. He said that a lot of the ladies' night specials, like on Thursday night or whatever they have ladies' night, it's a great time to go in, because ladies go there because the drinks are cheaper for them, but it's also a good time because obviously there's going to be a lot more ladies there and a lot less men. Good idea. So I didn't even mention like just regular upscale restaurants, steakhouses where they have a really nice shiny wooden bar and very classy menus, and again, that's before they're going to dinner or whatever. You can meet people at those kind of bars. The gym, of course, I've mentioned before how important it is to stay fit anyway. So if you're at a gym, that's another good place. Just don't interrupt someone when they're working out. And yoga in particular, which is why I'm wearing my breathe, practice, and repeat tank top. Yoga is where you're going to find 90% women and 10% men, maybe. I guarantee. Don't interrupt them during their yoga practice, but they're obviously women that are trying to stay not only fit mentally but physically, and it's a really good place to meet older women. And I know that you can meet any woman at a gym, and yoga is a really good place because there's so many more women to men. And a lot of the men are gay, so you really got an advantage because they're not interested in the women that are in there either. So you got a perfect situation when you go to yoga. And you might learn a few things and become more mellow, which is also great. And then finally, your workplace, or if you're in sales and you make calls and you go into different people's work venues, and there's some cute girl at the front desk, or some person that you're trying to sell to. It's a really good way to make your sales, and not just whatever you're trying to sell, but on yourself. So those are the top 10 places. I'm sure that I probably forgot like a ton of stuff that, the other thing I was going to say is that if you have a certain interest, like say you're interested in politics, get involved with your political, whatever you like. If you're a Republican, Democrat, whatever you are, get involved, because you'll have people that are like-minded, and that way you can introduce yourself to that person, and it's not like a pickup thing. It's more of like a friend, and you can move past that later on. That was another good suggestion. I'm going to go through some of these. We'll talk about licking cougars' feet later, Michael. Michael says, I just go down to the county office buildings. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Yeah, sit outside and meet people outside, and when they're going for a lunch break. Coffee time. And let's see. Tom said, I just took a hustle dance lesson last night. That's hilarious. I bet you Tom Smith, were there tons and tons of men there? Probably not. Good call, Tom. Let me know. Milfman says speed dating events that have cougar theme, because they event every woman there wants younger guys. Absolutely. So yeah, if you go to any kind of events that are specifically, obviously, to meet cougars, like cougar meetups or cougar speed dating, like Milfman is suggesting, obviously you're going to find a lot of women there that are interested in younger guys, and then you're kind of already, it's like shooting fish in a barrel at that point. Upscale restaurants often offer food and wine pairings, and that's what I was referring to. Hi, Loki. Hello again. It's 420. I'm very aware the date is 420. Happy 420 day, everyone who likes to smoke marijuana. Me being one of them. Does cougar like to hang out with same guy rather than a one-night stand? Muckle, that's a good question. I think it depends on the person. Some people are only, they may be coming off of a long-term relationship and want to just do something light, and that way they may just want a sexual thing, or they might want someone that they hang out with more than once and have a longer-term relationship, such as me and my boyfriend. Do I do the heated yoga? It's always heated anyway. It's hot, but I don't do hot yoga. Can you have a quick view of the delicious body, 55 Baltimore boy? Can you not see my quick view of my breathe, practice, and repeat? You know what that stands for? Yoga, breathe, practice, repeat. Let's see, where were we? I work at a store. I flirt with cougars when I'm loading their groceries. How dare you? Good call. Good call. There you go. I'm telling you, you can meet people anywhere. Starbucks, bookstores, any place that you might want to hang out, they might want to hang out. Hello, Bryson. Would a bookstore be a good place to pick up cougars? Yes, a bookstore would be a great place to pick up cougars, because you can always talk about the subject, the section that you're in. Let's say you're into spirituality and you see someone looking up spirituality books. That's a good commonality there. Let's say you're in a business section and she's looking up how to do vlogging. It's a good thing to talk about. Something I always talk about, because of the video business that I'm in, if I see this person with a camera, I'll ask them what type of camera they're using. it's immediately breaks down the barriers of like, oh, we can't, we can talk now because we're talking the same language. We're talking about cameras. We're talking about, what works for them, where they use it, and then you can get into, well, what type of video work do you do, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, apparently Michael Wright says Oklahoma has a lot of cougars. I think that's interesting. I wonder why Oklahoma in particular would have a lot of cougars. And Highwayman met a cougar at Target. There you go, and Walmart. You literally, there's no place that you can't meet someone, because a cougar is not like some crazy alien that came in just to go to a special little cougar planet. A cougar is basically an older, confident woman, and you can meet them anywhere as long as you're respectful and you do it in a not so creepy way. No, you don't want to just like pounce on someone and ignore her body language. So before you approach anyone, I've talked a lot about just being conscious of what the person is doing at the time before you go and wait for the kill. Being at a cashier, it's an easy way because they have to be at the register to pay for the items, so you can start a conversation. Agreed. So you're already in a position where you are having to have conversations, and it's probably getting you to be more comfortable talking to anyone. You could meet a girl in a video store. Yes, you can meet a girl talking about like videos, but I don't know, are there that many video stores anymore? I mean, it seems like there are less and less of those, but why not? Like if you're in Best Buy and there's so much, there's a lot of different things that you could purchase there. And if you're near somebody who's attractive, don't miss an opportunity to just talk about what you're looking at. How Blair you flirts with ladies who work at Macy's or Sephora? They're usually older females. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I mean, if you go into some department store, and especially if she's working in the men's department, you could easily flirt, because a lot of them are working there to meet people. I knew women who got jobs at like upscale clothing stores in the men's department so they can meet upscale guys. So yeah, think the way they think. They're just looking to meet people as well. So I know everyone's here saying, it's so hard, like Cougar's going to be, intimidating or whatever. But really, if you do it in the right way, it's going to be pretty easy. And if you really want to find out the truth about it and get the best 7 steps, I'm going to put it right here. It's called, all you guys on Instagram, listen up. I have a video called How to Catch a Cougar. And then it's on my website, KarenLeePolder.com. It's pretty cheap, $9.99 or something like that. And it's going to change your life, because I answer the videographer's questions about meeting women, what to do, how to talk to them, and then go, how do you actually get their numbers, how to get them into your bedroom. So it's a really, really good way of changing your whole game plan without being like a player. Let's see. 55 Baltimore boy. A bar in the area plays 70s and 80s disco and R&B music. Huge cougar hangout. Okay, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Michael Wright is looking for conversation more than sex. Then have some conversation. Good call, Michael Wright. Nemo said, Baltimore boy, are you talking about the emerald? Highwayman said, use good bait. Well, what kind of bait do you use, Highwayman? People on Instagram, I want a cougar girlfriend. So if you want a cougar girlfriend, go get it's on this website here. It's called How to Catch a Cougar. And you'll find it on my website. And I'm going to post this on Instagram. And if you guys are watching this on Instagram, go buy it. Let's see. How to Catch a Cougar, pin the comment. Okay, I wish I could do that on YouTube. I can't really do it on YouTube. But it's a really, really good video. Okay, so we have a few more minutes. If you guys want to ask me questions, I'm open to it. I can answer on Instagram or on YouTube. Go for it and ask me anything you want, as long as you're respectful. I just want a cougar like you. That's only stopping me to date any cougar. After seeing you, my concept of a cougar has changed. Good. I am literally one of millions of women out there that have confidence, and that's the only thing that's stopping you, is just going up and finding women that have a lot of confidence in themselves. Is it okay to flirt with cougars when they're jogging in the park? They wear such sexy leggings. I suppose if she doesn't think you're like stalking her and running after her, I think if there's a way that you could talk to her while she was resting, I think that's a good time. I wouldn't particularly annoy them though if they're really intent and they got their headphones on and they're jogging. Highwayman suggests wine, chocolate, and truffles. All right, sounds good to me. Okay, come to Morocco, Yasser. I actually have been to Morocco. I like Morocco. No, I'm not going to show my boobs, Tommy Lacer. That's going to get you put in timeout if you do that. Don't be disrespectful of me. I'm here just to talk and be friendly, and I'm glad that people are telling me what they would like me to do. I would like to have a video with you. Domo Anna sex, I call it. Well, I wish some people even would use proper grammar. That would be helpful. Okay. How is my lingerie collection? My lingerie collection it needs updating. I have some lingerie that I wear frequently, but I haven't bought some in a while. It's a good call. I might have to go get some this weekend. Bye, Michael. Bye. Hi, Bonka. You would love to dance with me? Aw, I would love to dance with you as well. I am one of those older women that loves to go out and dance. Sometimes I start dancing, I don't get off the dance floor the whole night. And that's why I'm saying, again, when I talked to this guy and we're going to do a video together, he was saying how he would literally pick one girl and just dance with her all night. It's such a good way of breaking the ice, and even if you're the worst dancer in the world, you're better than the guy who's sitting on his ass and not getting up to ask anybody to dance. And I'll tell you a little story. When I was single, I had these 5 guys that were just kind of like hovering around you, me and my friend, and I just walked up to them and I said, which one of you guys wants to dance with me? And this one guy came up and he's like, I will. And we had a relationship ongoing like throughout for the next year because of that. So this is a word to the wise. If you get an opportunity, jump on it, because you're going to miss every opportunity you don't take, right? No granny panties. No, I do not own granny panties. Does size matter? Of course. L80, you know what this is? This is Petcock Willie. I only bring them out when people bring up the subject of penis size. So I haven't brought them out in a while, but I just wanted you guys on Instagram to see that as well. The reason I bring him out when you talk about penis size is because I really think size doesn't matter. Okay? Size doesn't matter. What matters is pleasing the person you're with. I don't want to say woman because they may be into guys, but pleasing the person you're with. That matters. Okay? What doesn't matter is how big you are. Where can I meet a dominant cougar? I'm a sub. Pretty easily. You could find a lot of confident older women can be very dominant in and out of the bedroom. Sometimes dominant women outside of the bedroom like to be dominated in the bedroom. And sometimes submissive people outside of the bedroom like to dominate in the bedroom. You just have to keep finding the right person. Just keep looking for that person. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? I got some loud noises outside here. Let's see. Is it good not to get directly to bed with a cougar rather than spending some time and making a bond so that all things get more smooth? Yes. Mukko, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yes. I think it is very good. I'm not a big fan of one night stands, although I've had some. My main reason is because as a woman, it takes me a lot longer to relax and to have an orgasm. And usually with a one-night stand, I just don't know the person well enough to communicate and to be as comfortable with them. Obviously, I don't even know who they are. So I would say for a woman, we're most likely not going to have an orgasm if they have a one-night stand. Whereas if you know the person and you communicate and you talk about what you like and you're more comfortable pulling out sex toys or whatever it may be, you're going to have a better orgasm. So I like having a bond with someone first, if that answers your question. What age does a woman need to be to consider a cougar? I really think of a cougar as a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman. So any age. You can find cougars of any age. Usually they're older, but it doesn't have to be that way. I just think it's something that pretty much you have to have a little years under your belt to be a cougar. Let's see. What's the best way to kiss a woman's neck? That's a good question. I would think, just go for it. Just do what feels right. You're a G-spot detector. That's cool. Tommy's calling me the sexy teacher. Have you gone through menopause yet? Is it harder for women to orgasm after they go through menopause? Menopause, it depends if they're taking hormones or not. I hope I can be friends with cougars for advice. I'm 26. Well, what do you need? What is it? You just want to use them as teachers and friends and someone who can help you talk to girls? I think it's an awesome idea. If you have older women in your life that you can use to help you in all aspects, I mean, that is something that most women my age would love to do. They love to help out a younger guy. And, they're good. It's just a really good relationship. I used to, when I was single, I would talk to a lot of younger guys, like that were just friends of mine, about their own relationships with younger women. So that's kind of why I do this, because I feel like I now have a lot of knowledge over the years and I can be able to help a lot of women. Bye, Loki. Adios to you, too. What brand and type of wine should I buy a cougar? Oh, man, that's a good question. My favorite wine of all time is, I like Ferniente. I also like Camus. Those are two really good brands. Frank Family makes a great wine. Chapelette makes a great wine. Thank you, Michael, for saying I'm banging. I love you too, Pollo. Pollo, I don't know if it's Pollo or Polo. Have you ever considered starting a webpage that you would locate and connect with cougars? Come on, you have to have the connections. I have not considered that. There's plenty of cougar dating sites. If you go to my website, KarenLee Potter, you can join Cougar Life. And I'm affiliate with them. So if you join, use my link. It's on the bottom of my front page of my website. That's probably the best way you're going to meet people. Yeah, I would only know like a few of my friends, and it's hard for me to fix them up with people that I really don't know. How old are you? Said, is he friendly with older women? My teachers in high school and I were buddies. Yeah, right now it's actually a timely subject because the guy who's running for the president of France apparently is married to a teacher that he had who's 20 years older than him. And she was married at the time, and it's a big hullabaloo. I thank one of my patrons, Joe, for telling me about this. Hi, Joe. I hope you're watching this. If you're not watching it now, watch it later. Is it called Moscato or something else? But yeah, you knew about that, huh, Tom? Make sure you guys are liking this. I know on Instagram people are liking it, but make sure on YouTube you guys are giving me the thumbs up and the hearts and everything else. I really would appreciate it. If you're watching this later on, make sure to like this video and share it and to comment below. I am looking for comments, particularly about where, specific places that you would go to meet older women in your area. Like if you live in Baltimore, tell me what the name of that club is or whatever. Cougars are amazing mentors for me personally. I feel protected and loved. That's awesome. You should, because I think that older women a lot of times get cast out because they reach a certain age, and it's a shame because a lot of people don't get the wisdom and how much that is attractive and how much that can help people. Okay. We're coming up on the time I need to go. I got to go pick up my friend. So I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day and night. And if you would please go to my Patreon page, I'm going to put that down here. Patreon/KarenLee Potter. And sign up. there are so many ways that you can support what I'm doing, and so I can continue to make these lovely videos for you. And also I can help you out by messaging you back and forth and sharing exclusive content, pictures, videos, etc. Thank you. How dare you? I appreciate all the wonderful support I get from everyone on this page and channel and Instagram. And the video freedom blah 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 is on my website, and I'm gonna put that right here. It's my name, KarenLeePotter.com. You're gonna love the video. I hope you guys all buy it. And it's called How to Catch a Cougar. I will tell them happy birthday from the crew. If you guys want to be a member of Karen Lee's crew, make sure to give a thumbs up. And happy 420, everybody. Go out and smoke some marijuana. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Hope you had fun. And let me know if I can do anything else for you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my Instagram peeps as well.